actually lots of discussion about divorce all throughout the Old Testament into the New Testament, into Jesus speaking about it. So I know that if Jesus is speaking about it and it's mentioned in the Bible so many times, it's an important topic to God. It's mentioned even all the way back to the times of Abraham. It's written in the laws of Moses. So, it's an important topic to God. So I started thinking, and I wanted to read this verse first real quick. So I've got Matthew 19, verse 5 through 6. And it says, "For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one. Therefore, what God has joined together, let man not separate." Then it goes into saying, I wanted to read a little bit further in here, actually. And then it goes into saying, verse 7, "Why then," they asked, "did Moses command that a man give his wife a certificate of divorce and send her away?" Jesus replied, "Moses permitted you to divorce your wives because your hearts were hard. But it was not this way from the beginning. I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife except for marital unfaithfulness and marries another woman commits adultery." So, and we know that adultery is a sin, but you even look back in some of the Old Testament and you see that God even mentions, like, I divorced unfaithful Israel and sent her away just because of all the idolatry and things like that. So divorce is definitely up there on God's list, right? Because if you really think about it, divorce ruins families. It splits up families. It, causes generational trauma. Just exactly what the enemy wants, right? But what really is at the core of divorce and people going through these cycles and these patterns of only being able to get to a certain point with a spouse, it really starts deep down in the spirit. And there are, spirits that are called spirit spouses. And a lot of times these are the types of evil spirits that have to do with people when they're getting divorced, right? Or they're committing adultery. They are going to cause you to basically do all of the things and to repeat the cycles and the patterns of negativity in your marital relationship that causes you to get divorced. So, you find yourself in this pattern and in this cycle. You may not see it the first time around,